music. He's like love, 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 and music. La la la, love, 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 and music. Love, love.
Hello, 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 everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jay Lee. This is Jay Lee's Corner, and this is my review for Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. This is season 7, episode 8. Ignore this on my shirt. Y'all know this is my favorite shirt, and it's like 3 o'clock in the morning, and I just gotta get comfortable. Anywho, and if you hear a little humming, my air conditioner's on because it's hot in Michigan. Tonight's lipstick is a favorite of mine. It looks like Damned, but it's not. This color is Quads Vampira, and it's really like a beet reddish color. It reminds me of when you watch movies and a vampire be sucking people's blood. That's what it looks like. I love it. Y'all know I love a vampy lip. You know what I'm saying? So, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Some of these characters is popping. Okay, I have to say, this season has been entertaining. Okay, it's had its boring moments. However, it's entertaining. We see Scrappy popping up at his mama's house. Scrappy back in Atlanta, pops up to see Mama D. She's saying how she thought it was Nurse Bay. I don't know why, but who cares? She brings up how Ernest want to move back in, and you know how he said he don't need rehab, and Scrap like, I don't think that's the smartest thing to do, because you know what I'm saying, he's had his demons over the years and he might not just need to be back here right now. I kind of agree. I think they need to have something got to be up, simply because we haven't seen him. So I think this drug situation is real. Scrap then let her know that he's my boobage. I'm sorry, y'all. Scrap then lets her know that one, him and Bambi is moving back to Atlanta, but they need to find a bigger house. And she's like, well, what? Why? What's going on? You know, Bambi's pregnant, as we know now in current time. So, but he like how they want to keep it on the low, because remember last time she had a miscarriage. So he like, you know, she don't want people to know, so just don't say shit about it. You know what I'm saying? Keep your mouth closed. He also brings up, because she was saying how she was sad that they eloped and she was at the wedding. He like, well, nobody was there. It was just me and her. You know, he brings up how, you know, they had broke up or whatever, but how he wanted her back. He literally went on a find the band or get the band back spree. He did stuff he was like on Instagram and whatever, doing videos looking for her. It was so crazy. And he was saying how they never kind of had anything to themselves, so they decided to elope, and they went like her hometown, like her pastor or her old school like childhood pastor was the one who did it, and it was a moment just between them, and how she told him like, look, if you want to get back with me, you got to come correct. You can't, like, I'm had all this, like, you got to do something different. He said, so I did what I had to do, and you know, I was on the mission, and I went and I made her my wife. And I feel like before Scrap was playing, he was playing with Erica, he was playing with Shay, and in the beginning he was playing with Bambi. But I feel like the fact that he married her, you know what I'm saying, and it don't, you know, people like when Josh from the studio, we got married, it was always something you just did not believe. I believe in this relationship. I really, really do. I feel like if they play their cards right, they can be the king and queen-ish, or at least the prince and princess of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. If they play their cards right, they got married, they have a marriage, they're pregnant, you can kind of parlay this into something, you know, a lot. And remember, Bambi was like a hanger on Basketball Wives, like LA one season, And then even when she first came out here, no one took her serious. So she's came a long way in this whole, you know, reality TV situation. So, you know what I'm saying? Congrats to them. And it's a great thing. Tokyo and Tobias, you know, is in that studio listening to some music or whatever for her little album release party. And, you know, Blue Da Vinci show up. And, you know, she said how, oh, you know, he like family. He been around all this time. But I kept thinking to myself, if he like family, why didn't you know who his big mama was? Anywho. So, you know, is what it is. He was saying how, you know, with him and Keely, how when they broke up, she got salty and she just decided to keep their son away from him. And that's kind of been the situation for like the past year or so. And how, you know, for him, he just want to see his child, but she just being difficult. You know, Tokyo then brings up how Keely dating Bachi. And at this point, we figure out Blue Da Vinci did not know that either. So, Bachi did not know her baby daddy was Blue Da Vinci. Blue Da Vinci did not know that her boyfriend was Bachi. And then Blue Da Vinci looked at Tobias like, why didn't you mention that? We was at shooter thing, like we was both there. He's like, honestly, I didn't even think about it. You know, I didn't think anything about it. I think at times you assume people know stuff, and so you kind of just don't bring it up. So I mean, like it was what it was. So, you know, he like, look, all I really care about is seeing my son, you know, not anything else. So she then invite him, well, hey, come to my, you know, album release party, because she gonna be there. Y'all can chit chat. Babe, look, babe, y'all, I can't wait to get to the end. So at this point, we see Bachi going to talk to Keely at her damn fake office because he feels some kind of way that she did not tell him who her baby daddy was. And when I say her fake ass office, look, we can clearly see that she rented that office for probably 2 days before this was filmed. She done had nothing on the damn bookshelf. She had like that tall ass bookshelf and had like 3 items on it. No one has their own office where they don't have shit on the bookshelf. When it's your own office, you put shit on the bookshelf, on every little shelf. She didn't have nothing on that damn bookshelf. She had a laptop with no printer. No one who owns an office does not have their own printer in their office. It just doesn't happen. You didn't see no coffee cup. You didn't see no damn paperclip holder. You didn't see nothing, honey. And no, maybe her office is clean. No, bitch. She rented that damn office and put the bare minimum in there. And I'm willing to bet my life that damn laptop wasn't even on. Can't tell me different. Keely's a fake ass business. But look. Because what did she do? What did she do? I'll wait. Nothing. So, you know, he gets her office and her little empty bookshelf. And, you know, he's saying how I found out who your baby daddy was. You know, I know that Blue Da Vinci is your baby daddy. You know, she like, well, you never asked me who he was. So, I just never said anything about it. You know, his whole issue is you knew that I would run into him in these streets because we in the same circle. So even though I did not ask you, you should have volunteered that information, because I can see if your baby daddy is somebody who I would never come in contact with. Like you, if your baby daddy is a janitor for a school in Alabama and I'm living in Atlanta and I would never go to that school in Alabama, of course you wouldn't tell me. But if your baby daddy is a part of the BMS and we hang in the same circle, why wouldn't you mention, oh yeah, even though he not around right now, just so in case y'all run, you know, in case it's a run in, that's my baby daddy. That's what she should have done. She feels like he should have asked her who the baby daddy was. Bitch, bye. Bullshit, bullshit, bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Your ass should have mentioned him. You know, he was saying like, you know, even if he wasn't in the picture, you know what I'm saying, that doesn't matter. It's like, well, he ain't seen my son in a year. He like, that don't matter. He gonna forever be around because that's your kid's father. He gonna, for at least the next 18 years, he gonna have to be involved in some sort of way. When you just pissed because your friend told you something that you should have asked me. No, bitch. You should have told him who he was. Girl, bye. You know, he like, look, cause she yelling. And the one thing about him is when she was flipping out in that club that one time, he be staying real calm. Cause she getting mad. I don't give a fuck. You selfish. You this, you that. He like, look, I feel like we should leave each other alone. I ain't got time. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, I'm having an event for Tokyo. don't come. Your ass ain't invited, and I'm gonna leave you here. Cause he said it looked like you got some scribbling to do, so I'm gonna leave. I said, bitch, scribbling? And I said the reason he writes that because that damn computer was not on, and all she had was that pen and some paper, and she had to scribble some shit. But again, she was acting as if he had no right to be upset. And I feel like if you dating someone and you have some kind of history with someone they know, you supposed to tell them, because if they in that same circle, you never want someone to be able to tell you, hey, you know, I used to fuck your girl, right? No one should be able to surprise me with any information that you should have told me. I can't ask you about every nigga around me. I can't ask you everything. But what you can do is volunteer information that you know I need to know. And that includes if I'm around your baby daddy. Well, bitch, for one, you know we all on the same show. Okay? So, and I guess after he left, she did too. She packed up that damn fake ass file cabinet, bookshelf, and left. So, we see a little scene with Scrap meeting up with Jock and Stevie to basically tell them that he back in town and that Bambi is pregnant and how it's a secret to keep or whatever. They a little bit bring up, the whole Just Brittany, Erica Mena, Esperanza, the lady girl, the girl from the country or whatever. And Stevie admit that him and, Esperanza, the lady girl, I can't say the girl name for other in the world, is messing around or whatever, but he denies, smashing Just Brittany, but saying how, Lady special, she's been through a lot, I want to help her out. They're like, that sounds real fucking familiar. It's the same line he did on Jocelyn, so we don't care anymore anyway. So, but the funny part was when when Scrap said he had a baby on the way, this fool Jock said, with your wife, right? The simple fact that someone has to ask that question on this show is horrible, but it was a valid ass question. He said, yeah, with my wife. You never know. We see a little scene with Jessica Dime and her mom. So Jessica's I'm calling her Jessica. Dime is at home chilling or whatever, saying how, Sean is off traveling and how he wants her to reconnect with her mother, how she feels like she don't have anybody. So we see her say knock at the door, and it's her mother. So Sean then flew her mother in so they can talk, and I like how her mother calls her Jessica. Jessica suits her better than Dime. I really wish that she would start going by Dime and not Jessica. start going by Jessica and not Dime. So, they have not seen each other in a year, and the mom, they haven't spoken in months. So, Dime brings up, that's what she's about. She brings up how, on a little reunion show, whatever, I brought up how you had put me out, and that put me in juvenile for some things, and, after that, we had a conversation. You said some things, I said some things, and we haven't spoken since. The mama kind of just said, like, look, I was just unhappy when I found out you was dancing. And I feel like maybe that's the reason she put her in juvenile, because she was upset that she was dancing and at that age or whatever. So I'm like, what am I? Oh, it's like my curtain is blowing because my damn air conditioner. So she said, I just found out I was upset because I found out you were dancing and I felt some kind of way. She's like, but you kind of won't understand that until you have a child. So Jessica said, oh, well, I get it now. But her mom did say, like, I love you. I'm proud of you, and I'm happy for the person that you become. And then she said, well, I'm gonna probably be more than you think. She just lets her mom know that she's pregnant. Her mom seemed very, very happy. It was a good moment to see them kind of talk about it. Her mom admitting that for her, it was an issue of, I did not like your job. I didn't like you stripping. So that's where my putting you in the juvenile or whatever was, because I didn't like what you were doing. And maybe she was offended that that Dime said that, because maybe she didn't explain the reason why she did it. So it was weird, but it's cool to see them kind of make up, hug. The mom thought she's so happy to be a grandmama, and it was a great thing. So they're both happy. At Tokyo Party, first of all, her performing, the jacket she had on, if anybody watched wrestling back in the day, if you remember the wrestler called Bam Bam Bigelow, he was sometimes having a long jacket and it had flames on it. That's what that jacket reminded me of, Bam Bam Bigelow. So she was like lip syncing her little rap stuff. I mean, I haven't heard her stuff, her music or whatever. I guess it's good. I'm not sure. I was confused about the damn jacket. So we see Bocce show up. We see Blue Da Vinci show up. And we see it's a little moment to where Bocce's like, see, this what I mean. Now we both here and it can be what it is. And that's true. Because if your baby daddy know I'm your dude, but I don't know he your baby daddy, if he got issues with me, he can get at me and I won't know why. So everybody leave Bocce and Blue Da Vinci to talk to themselves. It was a cool conversation, you know what I'm saying? Bocce's like, look, I ain't know that you was her baby daddy, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It was me and her ain't really kicking no more, so I don't know. And then even Blue Da Vinci saying like, look, whatever y'all got going on, you know what I'm saying? I would just hope that you won't get in the middle of or in between me and her issues about my son. And they kind of just dabbed it up, said say less, and it was what it was. So we see that whole thing. Then Keely show up. Okay, Keely showed up and she came with the chick that she hooked Shooter up with. And when she walked in, at this point everybody not sitting around. So it was Tobias was there, Tokyo, you had Sean Garrett, you had Karla, you had Bocce, and Blue Da Vinci. So she's like, oh, all eyes on me. All my haters in one place. I said, bitch, this your first season. You don't have no haters. We don't even know you, heifer. I said, what she really haters? Girl, the fuck bye. Keely got a complex thing. She's a shit and she is nothing. Okay, girl, I'm still wondering what you do. What do you do? Like, what is it? I don't know. Anywho, you know, Blue then asked, where my son at? She said, at home with the nanny you don't pay for. I said, well, bitch. And that was a kiki. You know, he then said, hey, well, can we go and talk, you know, not around all these people today. It's just not all this information. They walk off and talk. They were really yelling back and forth. You know, he's saying the last time they talked, how she was not letting him be around the kid because she didn't want him having her child around his girl like who was a dancer. And I didn't say that. I don't have nothing, no issue. It was some bullshit. He yelling, she yelling, but he more saying like, look, I just want to see my son. That's it. He then say, look, can we just meet up later to have a calm conversation about our son because I want to see him? And she says, I'll think about it. But we see in the next episode, they do sit down and have a conversation. So then Keely go back sit down and she being a messy bitch. Oh, this is my sister, you know, this is Shooter's girlfriend, you know what I'm saying? You know, this how Carly, how you Tobias little, big sister, like, you know, and they like, what does that have to do with anything that's going on here? She was trying to be messy and say they fake sister and brother, whatever. So she say, look, let's get out in the air. Tobias, did me and you ever mess around or whatever? He was like, no. See, that's it. He answered it. I'm like, Carly, why you so amped? We know Keely was trying to be messy and trying to cause issues between either you and Shine or Tokyo and Tobias. But when he said we didn't mess around, you could have said, see, there you go, not next subject. But no, she wanted to get loud. La, 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 la. I'm like, girl. And then Jock was there too. Jock then said like, you know, can we just be peaceful? Like, can we just not have all this extraness or whatever? Can we just be peaceful? Shut the fuck up and go back somewhere else with your homeless ass. And now she going off for him. And then Sean Garrett looking like, what the fuck is this shit? You know, he said in the confession, like, this is what I don't like about Carly. She real fucking messy. Like, I don't get why she mad at Jock. If her and Jock is over, why she so amp and hype over him talking when he just saying, you know what I'm saying, let's just kind of be calm, let's be cool. At this point, Sierra walk in. So Sierra walk in with Bocce's real girlfriend, Crystal. And bitch, Sierra say, this is my friend Crystal, ain't she a bad bitch? This is Bocce's girlfriend. Keely say, oh, is she now? I thought I was his girlfriend, but clearly he was wrong. Okay, let's just say that. She then introduced her friend as Shooter's girlfriend. And she said, Shooter who? That's Shooter girlfriend. Look, when I tell you bitch, Sierra reached her hand all the way back, bitch, all the way back, and came and took that purse and knocked the dog shit out of Keely. Keely deserved that hit for that drink she threw at just Brittany back, and was it the last episode? That whole ass shit that she did, like Detroit, and that went on Detroit shit. She deserved to get her whole damn head out. Dog, she hit that lady in the head so hard she knocked her ponytail out. She didn't have no edges left. Keely looked a hot ass mess when Sierra got done with that ass. I mean, she hit her with that purse. I know she had to have had a headache. I know she had to have had a headache. Honey, she hit her and then she dove on that ass. And the funny part was security wasn't even quick. The security was not quick enough to catch her before she hit her with the purse or before she like got to her. At this point, it's a whole bunch of security. It's people everywhere. They trying to get to him. It's also people trying to help the fight. It was just too much thing. They trying to get people up. It was a full ass mess. Like it was a motherfucking rumble in the goddamn jungle. So we see, excuse me, I'm sorry y'all. We see Baki like, get them out of my shit. Cause it's Baki Club, and he like, cause they was really fighting. Get them out of my shit. Get them out here. We then see Sean, Garrett, and Carly get knocked over on the floor because security trying to like it was just too much going on, and the whole time all this is going on, you just hear them saying, let go, let go. Okay, I got one arm loose. I got one arm loose. Sierra had a goddamn Spasan vice grip on that girl like, I ain't letting go. Keely's the whole side of her thing was gone. Like all this was just ball spots and ball spaces. It was just crazy. She knocked that bitch head off. She did. And Keely deserved every single bit of that damn ass whipping. I really, really wish they would have let her like get some real punches in, because Keely been a bitch all season. That bullshit she put with just Brittany. Her trying to really just think that I don't know what she thinks she is. But Sierra knocked some goddamn sense to her. Man, look. She cold cocked that bitch with that damn purse. I was like, damn. I think I watched it like 3 or 4 times. Like, she really like hit her. And then after she hit her, she just dove and got to her and was able to get a handful of that hair. Now, the friend she came with, that Keely came with, got taken away. You did see security taking Carly, like, security was like, had picked Carly up and moved her out the way. You seen security moving both friends, Keely friend and Sierra friend, out the way. You seen even Tokyo having to be moved out the way, because everyone was trying to get to someone. It was just crazy. So yeah, you know, after that point, we see Jock, Shooter, Blue, and Bocce all meet up talking about what happened. And Bocce like, not Bocce, Blue like, what happened? When I left, shit got real. Jock gonna say, man, shit got real, you know what I'm saying? Sierra hit her ass in there with that purse. It was just crazy. What we did find out was Bocce admitted that Crystal is his girlfriend. He says how him and Keely are not together anymore, and how, you know, because she was on some bullshit, so he, you know, that is his girlfriend. Blue was saying how he just wants to see his son. So we see that whole thing. At the same time, we see Carly, Sierra, Tokyo, and Crystal meeting up. And Sierra saying, she just pissed me off, so I just wanted to, you know, to knock her head off. And something in me just told me to knock the dog shit out of her, and I did. And she did. She really, I ain't seen nobody connect a hit like that probably since Cardi B was on the reunion show and she threw her shoe at that girl and hit her dead in her face. I don't think I've seen a connect like that in a while. Even when Jocelyn was going ape shit on the stage, that was some wild shit. But I felt like Sierra, that girl, she got it done. But then see Crystal saying how her and Baki been off and on for like 3 or 4 years, and they always get back together. So I mean, she his girlfriend, but if they off and on, like, you can't claim that dick. That's community dick. So it was. Anywho, Sierra was saying how, you know what I'm saying, Keely did some foul shit and deserved to get her head knocked off. And I agree. It is what it is. Tokyo saying how, you know, at first she didn't have an issue with Keely until Keely kept trying to say little slash shit about Tobias and Carly trying to make it an issue. She was saying how, you know what I'm saying, she's trying to cause friction between me and Tobias by saying they probably messed around, and that's some bullshit. She admits, you know what I'm saying, because I'm a virgin, it could be anything it's gonna be. I'm a virgin, I won't stay a virgin. like, you a virgin? And she's like, yeah, I don't want to have sex. I'm gonna wait till I ain't gonna wait no more. Then it's like, well, do you think he would be cheating? She's like, well, I don't know. But she's like, but if he is cheating, me fucking him ain't gonna stop it. And that's it. When I say that's the realest thing I've ever heard someone say, if my man cheating on me and I ain't give him no coochie, if I give him son, it ain't gonna stop the fact that he was cheating on me. That's the fuck true. It really, I was like, damn, okay. So we see a little small scene of Scrap in the car with Bambi, and they kind of talk about who he told about her being pregnant. When she keeps like, I don't want nobody to know, I only told my mom. So then he said, well, yeah, I told Stevie, you know, but he can keep a secret. She's like, oh, okay, well, that's fine, that's it. Yeah, and then I told Jock, you know, because Jock was there too. She's like, well, who else to tell? Oh, I told my mama. So it was, she's like, man, look, we was not supposed to tell anyone. It's crazy. But she said how she is now 4 months along, so they can tell whoever they want to, but she's still not talking about it much. But she's going to meet Mama D for dinner. She put up to the real restaurant. Mama D then brought Rashida and Tammy to meet too. So Mama D think if I bring them two who are also mothers, it might convince her to admit she's pregnant. Mama D then pull out a bag of baby onesies, saying this is a gift bag, and they're like, who pregnant? You pregnant, Mama D? She's like, well, hell no, I ain't pregnant. Which makes Bambi say, well, I guess the cat's out the bag. I can't deny it now. I'm pregnant. Tammy and Rashida was both happy about it or whatever. You know, Bambi said how, you know, it's okay. She feels better that these two friends know. Well, I guess they friend-ish, because she said at one point they would have been the first one she told, but she didn't. So that means there's some salt in the water some kind of way, but we're going to talk about that later. But she says because they're mom, she said it's good for her because now she can talk to other people who know what she's going through. So congrats to her. We see a little small scene of Sean talking to Carly. I thought it was funny because of course he's like, he don't like all the drama and acting up and craziness and pettiness or whatever, and the way she was acting at the restaurant at the party did not sit well with him. He like, you know, and I'm mad because they're out here fighting, I'm getting knocked over, and that ain't my life how I live. He going to talk to her at her store. I think this is probably the first time we've ever seen Carly shoot a scene in her store. We see Rashida in her store all the damn time. I think this is maybe the first time since she opened the store last season or the season before last that we seen her like working in the store. So he come in like, look, all this bullshit going on, all this fussing, fighting, the messiness, it ain't what I'm about. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, and you know, so you need to stop being childish and be with the drama. Well, what am I supposed to do if, you know, someone is my friend? He like, how old are you? He like, you can't live that way. Now see, I agree with him, and then I don't agree with him. Because my thing is, I think the thing is, Carly keep herself around petty people who be full of shit. Like, me and Karla, me and my friends, we are drama free for the most part. So we don't have to like worry about that. But however, if some shit pop off, I'm not gonna not get involved because we don't get into shit often. So if something pop off, of course I'm gonna do something. So I think it's a difference between somebody who's always involved in messy, petty bullshit that he's saying you need to stop that, versus someone who's never involved in it, but then something happened and they have to get, you know what I'm saying, react or whatever. It's different. So he like you grown, you got a grown daughter, you can't keep doing this. He like what's your end game? She was like, as if she wanted to bring on her marriage ring. He like with who, when, how, why? And she's like, well, not right now, but like someday. He like, well, your ass on punishment. So I think he ain't, first of all, he's not gonna marry her. Let's make that clear. Second of all, it was cute to see her try to act as if he would marry her, but girl, bye. Because he was like, shit, now my goddamn money and my fucking divorce. The last thing we see was weird to me. You know, Tokyo said how she was out of town doing the show, and while she was gone, she heard someone told her that Tobias was out with some bitch eating tacos with some chick, and she was pissed off. So now she back and they meet up in the park to talk. And you know, who the fuck was you going in the thing with eating tacos? Like, who was the bitch? He then admit it was my ex-girlfriend. We were friends. She like, ex-girlfriend? What the fuck is wrong with you? He then going through this whole story that it was ex-girlfriend. Her grandfather died, and he was consoling her like a real friend should do. Look, I feel two different ways. As always, death trumps everything. So if someone you knew and you care for loses someone close to them, there's nothing wrong with reaching out and making sure they okay. As long as you ain't crossing no lines. Like, I don't know. At the same time, if your girlfriend ain't okay with you being that fucking friendly, you can't be that fucking friendly. You can't be the boyfriend that has a shoulder to lean on. Because she said a shoulder to lean on is a dick to ride on. I said, bitch, a shoulder to lean on is a dick to ride on. Now that is quite a little riddle. So at that point, he's like, I'm tired of being made to seem like I'm cheating just because you ain't giving me no coochie. You know, you think I'm messing with Karla, you think I'm messing with this girl. He like, anybody you see me with, you assume I'm fucking them because you ain't fucking me. And he like, it's almost as if you insecure. I ain't insecure. I do feel like she accused him of fucking other people because they're not having sex. And she wonders if he out here fucking somebody else. And she has every reason to ask that question. But I also feel like you can't let other people put stuff in your head. Like, he was wrong for going out with that girl, absolutely. But it don't mean he fucking her. Like, you need to ask him. And if you think you fucking somebody else, then leave him alone. Point blank to the period. But at this point, she's upset. She's mad. You know, you fucking around with me. You playing on me. You know what I'm saying? It's stupid. Because because I ain't fucking you, we ain't having sex, you assume I'm fucking everybody else. And that's just not right. She trying to fight this man. You up here laughing like I won't crack your head. Here comes security breaking it up. He was laughing in real life. And then he like, what that bitch do in real life? He say, she's a stewardess. You got a bitch with a job? That bitch got a boss. And I said, but she said it as if it was a bad thing. I mean, I don't think people who are self-employed, whether you're a singer, a rapper, or whatever, should make fun of someone who has a job, who works as a boss. To say that bitch got a job, that's a good thing. She has a job. I mean, the people who shoot the show have a job. The people who you went to perform with have a job. You know what I'm saying? You can't. If you had to fly to your city to do a show, the stewardess that helps you get your seatbelt or get your peanuts has a job. People kill me when they say, well, no one should be working. If nobody worked and nobody had a job, you wouldn't be able to get your gas. You wouldn't be able to do all kind of things. So my thing is, you should not make fun of somebody because they have a job. And I'm like, she said, that bitch had a job. I'm a boss. You gonna leave this for that? And I'm like, well, he didn't leave you yet. So I mean, you know, she walked away, and I guess they broke up. So who knows? But I just did not like her saying, that bitch got a job. I'm looking like, who teases that someone has a job? Girl, bye. Anywho, that's how the episode goes off. So put your comments below. Let me know how you think about it. And I'll be back tomorrow. I am Jay Lee. This is Jay Lee's Corner. Peace.